The following segment is sponsored by North Star Financial and Retirement Planning.
Planning for your retirement is a really big deal. What you do now can affect the rest of your life. Joining us now are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. George is an advisor, a fiduciary, and the president of North Star Financial. Zach is also advisor and fiduciary with North Star. North Star Financial and Retirement Planning is a local firm that focuses on helping people prepare for a successful and worry-free retirement. George and Zach, also popular radio show hosts, and they're joining us this morning. Hi.
Happy Monday morning. How you doing, Margaret?
That's it. Well, what are the financial challenges that you see facing people right now as they approach retirement?
Well, the folks out there that are getting close to retirement, you're dealing with an inflated stock market right now, possible tax increases, the normal stuff, if you will. The biggest thing for people, the challenge is to know if they're going to be okay. If they're planning for retirement, have they really kind of looked at everything that needs to be looked at to make sure they have a really solid, predictable retirement and not going to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. We often hear that income planning is the foundation for a successful retirement. So what should we understand?
Absolutely. It's kind of common sense when you think about it. For retirement, is basically you're just duplicating your working years, right? You want a paycheck coming in, something you can depend on. You're not going to outlive it, things like that. Kind of keep it simple. So you always start with that. And, the days of, pensions seem to be going by the wayside. Conversations are less and less. More people than ever are dependent on their investments to cover their retirement needs or income needs. So you really need to take a hard look at that and understand how that looks and where you, I guess some of the tools that you need to look at.
And when it comes to market dependence, then what can planning do for us?
Yeah, that's the whole thing with income planning, Margaret. That it takes a lot of, the dependence or the need for returns from the market. It takes that off the table. It takes it variable away. We had a couple come in from Franklin, North Carolina. This is going a couple months back. And, she was the more conservative one and wanted to protect their standard of living. So income planning was a big part of that. But he was a big market guy and more of the risk taker, we'll say. But and rightfully so. He'd done really well in the market. He'd done well with his investments and what they've done over time, and it's the best of both worlds when you can have both. You protect the standard of living with income planning, you can still participate in the market.
Well, taxes can certainly create potential challenges. What should we keep in mind there?
The big thing with that is the tax man is coming for you. That's not a if, it's a matter of when and how much, right? So that really throws a wrench in the retirement plan. It could be because most of your money's in your 401ks and IRAs. That's simply deferred wages, right? So you're going to be paying taxes as it comes out. Unfortunately, the government will dictate how much they're going to take out. Next 3 years, 2025, tax brackets are scheduled to go back up to where they were, which is going to be something for a lot of people, kind of a wake-up call. So we show people, we do a lot of tax planning in our office, Margaret, because it's that important. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. We want our clients to get as close to the 0% tax bracket as possible. It takes a little bit of legwork, a little bit of learning, but we can help get people there. It makes a big difference in their overall retirement.
Absolutely. And before we head out today, what can retirement look like if you have the right plan in place?
We love it when retirees come, people have been working with, they finally get there. They're retired. Their whole frame of how they look is completely different. They glow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the biggest thing is if it's a married couple and the husband's retiring, if the wife looking at the husband saying, we need to keep him busy. So, if these are your problems in retirement, not worry about money and things like that, that's so important. For you folks out there that are in retirement and such, what does it look like? It's visiting your grandkids. When things get back to normal, being able to travel and do things you want to do. It's so important to take your financial house in order, really protect it, make it bulletproof as best you can, and then go have fun. That's the name of the game, right?
And you can help us get there. We love that. Thank you very much, George and Zach. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Appreciate it.
And for those of you at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you. Right now until March 31st, they're offering a complimentary, no-obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, 309-8146.